Hello friends, welcome to my channel Useful Tips. Here I wrote some interview questions about PLSQL. These interview questions I faced in last few months. This is very useful to who are searching job in PLSQL, Oracle PLSQL. That's why I make a video. This video for who are searching interview questions in Oracle PLSQL. Mainly, I have faced this type of questions in past few months. This is very useful to job seekers. That's why I wrote some interview questions here. I regularly faced this type of question: command to encrypt PLSQL code. How to command? Which command to encrypt PLSQL code? This is the very basic question, I think so. But this is asked regularly in my last previous interviews. After that, difference between function, procedure, and package. This is also a very common question in PLSQL interviews. This is also very important question. And also commit, rollback, and save point. This is the common question whenever we go interview in PLSQL. After that, implicit cursor and explicit cursor. This is very important question. Definitely question they will ask in interviews. And also cursor attributes is also very important. Next, coming to exceptions. Yes, exceptions I faced each and every interviews. They will ask very guarantee about exceptions and types of exceptions. And also mutating trigger. Yes, mutating trigger is also a very important question. When you attend interviews, you have to know what is mutating trigger, how to overcome this mutating trigger. All those things you have to know before you go to interviews. And also what is trigger and types of trigger. This is also a very important question in interview point of view. Apart of that, you have to know at what situation you have to use trigger. This is very important question. What is trigger? Types of trigger is common question, but they will ask at what situation you have to do triggers. This is the main question. This is the main question in interviews. You have to know at what situation you have to do. You have to create triggers. After that, dynamic SQL. Yes, dynamic SQL is one. Yes, dynamic SQL is also important question for about 2 years experience in PLSQL. And also common question is explain plan. Yes, explain plan is also very important in PLSQLs. You have to know explain plan. What is the purpose of explain plan? After that, Oracle hints. Yes, Oracle hints is also important question. I have faced in 2 interviews about Oracle hints. This is the Oracle hints. After that, index. Index is a SQL question. It is also a very important question. It is used to performance tuning. You have to know all those things, types of indexes, what is index, purpose of index. You have to know. You have to know before going to interviews. Global temporary table. It is very important question. I faced nearly every interview about the global temporary table. It is very important question. And also data types in PLSQL. PLSQL. We know data types in SQL, varchar2, all those things. But data types in PLSQL is somewhat different from SQL. We have to know at least at least basic of data types. What is percentage row type, percentage type, percentage record type? This type of questions they asked. On the time we will say there are two types of PLSQL data types, percentage type, percentage row type. After that, it is enough to say that. After that, autonomous transaction. Yes, autonomous transaction is very important in terms of interviews. You have to know what is autonomous transaction, when we use autonomous transaction, at what time we will use autonomous transaction. All those things we have to know before you go to interviews. After that, procedure and function overloading. It is also very important. Procedure and function overloading I faced couple of times in interviews. What is constraints? Constraints. This is a basic question in every interview. Types of constraints, or what is the purpose of constraints? All those things I faced in my past experience. That's why I put here this question. This is very basic question. We have to know at least three types of constraints: primary key, foreign key, all those things. After that, I faced basic question: difference between delete and truncate. This is the basic question when we go interview. This is the first question, I think so. This is the first question, I think so. What is difference between delete and truncate? It is very useful to 1 year experience or freshers. Cascading concept. Yes, this is a very important cascading concept. If you have 3 years above experience, they will ask definitely this type of question: what is cascading concept? When we use cascading concept, at what situation we will use this cascading concept? You have to know at least what is the cascading in PLSQL. That is the very important question in PLSQL. After that, views. Yes, views is also very important question in terms of interviews. They will ask something about, tell me views, what types of views. We have to apply DML statements on views. This type of questions they will ask. I faced few times like this. You have to apply DML statements in views, like this question they asked in my past experience. After that, basic difference between views and materialized views. This is also very important question in interviews time. What is after that, collection methods. You have to know at least what is collection in PLSQL. In that collection methods is there. So much collection methods are there. What is the methods of these collections? After that, normalization concept. You have to face this type of question above 3 years experience or 4 years experience. This is very important. Very important question for who have 3 above experience in PLSQL programming. PLSQL programming normalization concept. There are 3 types of concept and three types of ways are there. One is first 1NF, 2NF, 3NF, RSO, etc. are there. After that, I faced the difference between inner join and outer join. Inner join, outer join is a basic question about in joins. You have to know at least what is join, different types of joins, when we will use joins. After this type of questions I faced in my past experience. And also string functions. String functions is also very important. There are 21, I think so, 22 string functions are there. You have to know at least 5 to 6 string functions. 5 to 6 string functions before you go to interviews. These questions I faced in my past few interviews, my friends. I have also few questions in my mind. Later I will make a video next coming few days. If you want all these questions with answers, please comment me in comment section. I will definitely make a video with all answers. Today I discussed what type of questions in my past experience. Definitely I will make a video with answers. Please like this video and subscribe my channel, and also comment me if I wrong anything. Thank you friends, thank you very much, have a great day.